This story is from a long time ago. There used to be a man in a city, whose mind was filled with this world, who wanted to give up the illusion of this world. One day he decided that he would live in every corner of this world. He would give up attachment and illusion. He had made up his mind. The man had seen the life of the ascetics and he had now decided that he would now become an ascetic. He immediately left his house and went to a Buddhist monk living nearby. He goes to the monk and tells him that I want to live a monk's life, I want to give up the attachments of this world. On this the Buddhist monk says to the monk, do you really want to live the life of a monk? On this, the person answers the questions of the Buddhist monk and says, yes, of course. The person says, I have decided that now I have to give up the attachments of this world. After listening to the old man, the Buddhist monk says, so okay, but you have to agree to one thing of mine. On this the person says that I am ready to accept all your words. On this the Buddhist monk says to the person that after today you will never meet me. When needed, I will call you myself. There are thousands of sannyasis living in our ashram. You have to live like them, eat like them, wear clothes like them and live exactly the same life. As if they all are living. On this the person says, okay Guru, I am ready. Saying this the person salutes the Buddhist monk and goes towards the ashram from there. After going to the ashram he finds a room, goes there and sits quietly. All the people living in the ashram give him the job of threshing rice. The man started threshing rice every day for those 1,000 sannyasis. This is how he started spending his life. He felt that Guruji would call him when he needed him. In this way the person started living there. He used to work only in threshing rice from morning till evening. While doing this work he gradually got, slowly 12 years passed, till now the Buddhist monks never called the person threshing the rice, but while doing this work, there were no thoughts left in the mind of the person threshing the rice, nor were there any obstacles. Nor was any problem growing in his mind. After 12 years when that Buddhist monk had become old, he had felt that now his last time had come and he would have to choose a successor. That is why he left the entire ashram. I announced that whoever wants to become my successor will have to write 4 lines outside my room late at night and he will have to tell in those lines what is the right way to live life. How is it right to live this life? Yes, you will have to write the truth of this life, but remember one thing, it will have to be written from your own experience, not only the things said in the book. You will also be able to see whether you will have to write badly in your mind or by copying from somewhere. No need to write. Whoever succeeds in telling this will be my successor. All the people living in the ashram had great respect for that Buddhist monk. No one wanted to betray him. All the monks had wanted to become his successor, but no one wanted to do this work. One of those 1,000 Buddhist monks, a learned monk, mustered up a lot of courage and wrote outside the wall in the dark night that the mind is like a mirror. Dust accumulates in it. If you clean that dust, then the truth comes into experience and the truth is found. The disciple gathered great courage and wrote these 4 lines outside his guru's room. The next morning when the Buddhist monk woke up and he read the 4 tablets written outside the room and said, who has written this? Who has ruined the wall? Catch them and bring them to me. When everyone in the ashram inquired, they found out that the learned disciple had written those lines. After writing, he left that ashram in the night itself, because these thoughts were not his own, and while leaving, the learned disciple had told some of his friends, if the guru liked some of my lines in the morning, then they should tell me. And if Guru Var gets angry after reading these 4 lines, then all of you should never tell him my address. All the people of the ashram were worried that although so many good lines were written in it, why did the guru get angry? He had written such a good thing that mother is like a mirror. If it is clean then its reflection becomes unclear. They all say, let's see who will get such a successor to Guru Var who will give the right answer to their questions. Who would be the one who would have even more ideas than this to write on that wall? Some people were saying all these things outside the room of the person threshing the rice. The person thumping the rice overhears the whole thing and starts laughing out loud. It seems, people ask him, what is there to laugh about in this? What do you find wrong in this? The person who nails the rice says, Guru Var, you are right, which fool has written all this? On this such people get angry and say to that rice thresher that what do you know? You have been doing only the work of threshing rice for 12 years, what knowledge do you have? Neither do you have knowledge of the scriptures nor only Guru Dev ever gave you knowledge. If you have so much knowledge then why don't you tell good words? The person laughs and says that it is okay. I will definitely tell, but after so many years.